Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you have seen my channel, please kindly subscribe to Samuel Soundwave. On May 6th, 2026, Peter Obi and Kwankwaso made a big political decision. They went to the house of Sariki Dixon in Abuja. When they came out, they were no longer members of the ADC. They had joined a new party called the Nigeria Democratic Congress, NDC. This decision changed the political situation in Nigeria. Just 10 days earlier, many opposition parties met in Ibadan and agreed to work together. They promised to choose one candidate, presidential candidate, for the 2027 election. That plan gave people hope that the opposition could unite and challenge the ruling party strongly. But this new move has broke that unity. At the NDC, Peter Obi and Kwankwaso were welcomed in a big way. Sariki praised them and said they are very important political figures in Nigeria. He also said the parties was happy to have them. He also talked about what the NDC stand for, like service to the people, education, youth development, and building a better country. The way they were receiving shows that this was not a small move. It looks planned and serious. It also shows that the NDC want to present itself as a strong and organized party. After joining, Peter Obi explained why they left the ADC. He said the party had too many court problems. Since April, there has been many legal battles about who controls the party. Even after the Supreme Court decision, the problems were not fully solved. Obi said this legal issue made it hard for the party to move forward. Instead of planning for the election, they were busy with court cases. According to him, the situation made it difficult to build a strong campaign. He also made a request to the government. He asked them not to bring similar problems into the NDC. He said Nigeria needs lesser political fighting and more focus on development. He wants leaders to spend time solving real problems like job, business, and the economy. Kwankwaso also spoke about joining the NDC. His message was simple. He said they joined quickly because there was a deadline for primary party registration. He told their supporters across Nigeria to register with the NDC so that they can be ready for the election. This shows that the move was not sudden. It was planned and their supporters were already prepared for it. Sariki Dixon also made a promise. He said the NDC will not have the same legal problem and as the ADC. He said the party wants to focus on serving Nigeria, not fighting in court. This was a clear message that the NDC want to be different. Another important part of Obi's speech was about development. He gave an example of Bangladesh, a developing country that is investing in big projects like airplanes. He said Nigeria should also focus on building and growing instead of wasting time on political issues. This message was meant to show that his focus is on improving the country, not just winning election. The event also shows strong support for the both men. Many people came out to welcome them into the NDC. This created the impression that they are not alone. They are moving with a large number of supporters. However, this decision has created a big problem for the opposition. Before this, the opposition was trying to unite and present one candidate. Now, that plan is broke. The opposition is divided again into different groups. Atiku Abubakar is still in the ADC and remains a strong candidate. Obi and Kwankwaso are now in the NDC. The PDP is also dealing with its own internal problem. This means the opposition vote may be shared between different parties. When this happens, it usually helps the ruling party because the opposition is not united. But Obi and Kwankwaso had their reason, saying staying in the ADC meant dealing with many problems, including court cases and internal disagreements. Moving to the NDC give them a fresh start where they can build their campaign without this issue. So they made a choice. They left a bigger but troubled party for a smaller, more stable one. Now, the big question is whether this decision will work. Can the NDC grow quicker and become strong enough before the election? Will Nigeria follow Obi Kwankwaso to this new party, or will the division make it easier for the ruling party to win again? One thing is clear, the political situation has changed. The unity seen in Ibadan is no longer there. The opposition is divided and the 2027 election has become more uncertain. In the end, this move could either help creating a new strong political force or weaken the opposition chances. The final result will depend on what happens next and how Nigeria respond in their coming months. Thank you for watching my video.